I'm Werner, Chief Technology Officer of Amazon.com. I'm thrilled to welcome mai-lan Bukovic, AWS VP of Block and Object Storage. Thanks for joining us to chat about the product that started it all, Amazon S3.
Hi Werner, thanks for having me.
Tell me about why the simplicity of S3 is so important.
Werner, I think the simplicity of S3 is at the core of what makes S3 unique. Simplicity was one of the first tenets for the service when we built it and launched it in 2006. And in fact, if I think back to the tenets that we put in place, they all hold true. And when we build storage, we think about those tenets in every decision we make. We think about how scale can be to our advantage. We think about the simplicity of what we're building, and we think about customer data is secure by default. And when you build a service over now 15 years, and you start and you remain true to those tenets, you can build something remarkable for customers because we're consistent about what those beliefs are, and we put it into the service and we put it into the operations of the service, and you get S3.
In 2006, we had no idea what our customers were going to be. Yeah, it's just direct HTTP access to an object. Yeah. So how do you do innovation in a world where you have literally millions of customers, all with very unique requirements? Yeah, so if I think about S3 Select, or how Athena directly integrates into S3. How do you do this? What's the culture behind that makes that possible?
The culture at Amazon, as you know, is customer obsession. And so when we're thinking about how we evolve S3, we always start from customer obsession and what do customers want to do? Now, luckily, we have millions of customers of S3, and we have over 100 trillion objects with peaks of tens of millions of requests per second. And so we are in this incredibly unique position of having such a diversity of use cases, and we have a culture of listening to our customers. And so what that means is that our customers come to us, they know that we'll listen to what the requests are, and they tell us where they're going with their applications. And we don't have preconceptions of existing legacy hardware or infrastructure in a data center. We just invent whatever customers need on top of S3. And that goes not just for object storage of S3 and Glacier, but also for block storage with EBS. We'll invent it. If it's not there today and customers need it because that's where they're going, we will invent how to build it. And we'll do it without compromise to what we think of as table stakes. And Werner, you and I have talked about the culture of durability. We've talked about a culture of availability. And we've talked about how important it is to stay true to those core elements of security, of durability, of availability, and reliability. And that is also baked into the culture of S3, and why we'll continue to build that as the bedrock of what we provide for storage, in addition to the innovation.
Thank you very much. I think we could be talking for hours about all of the amazing things that you and the S3 team have done for our customers.
Thank you, Werner. Nice to see you.